the inn.
We may well go down to a bar.
Yeah, breakfast.
Breakfast.
Yep. Meow.
This having to press the opposite to the direction I actually want to turn is really fucking messy.
I'll try and have a look
I'll
at it now
see
while
about-
that's while we're going on.
I'll try and sort your character out at a later date, okay?
It's not a massive thing. It's just I have to remember that I need to look the opposite way of where I actually want to be looking.
Yeah, as you walk up, he sees you guys coming in. He's like, "Morning, Judge. Same again, is it?"
Breakfast.
Yep. Oh.
Same as those two.
Yeah, no problem, boys. Take a seat. The missus will bring it over shortly.
Think about it. 2 coppers, is it?
That's the one. So,
Paid
Yeah.
man.
that is 2 coppers each for the food.
We're going to our table, are we?
We've reserved it. It's got our names on it on a little
Yep.
on a little card.
Have you got a number on the table for someone to send you beers for an app?
Yeah. This ain't spoons.
The weathered spoon. Yes, I still have that written down.
Nice.
Yeah, I fucking hated hearing that.
one of my finer moments. I
Yeah,
must say.
it was a good. It was good. No, I wonder if this is one of those weathered spoons. Right. So I turned to Kathas and say, I wonder whether she's regained consciousness yet.
No, you want to find out.
What?
I'm sorry, I was yawning.
it went really well with your character, mate.
IRL yawning there. I do apologise about that, lads. I suppose we'll find out when she gets here.
Yeah.
Unless the elf has gotten an update before us.
I guess we will have to pop in and see him after breakfast.
She said she'd send for us, we may as well wait. We don't want to interrupt her.
True. Very true.
Alright, well, as you're sat around waiting and discussing, that's when the tavern keeper's wife, Kalana, she brings your food over. She goes, "Here you have a lovely places down in front of you," and disappears back off to the bar.
Thank you very much. Nice start scoffing it down.
Yeah. Just gonna scoff that off.
I do be munching.
Right, so once we've finished, I guess not much to do here. We might as well. Well, actually, you said wait, right?
Do anything for it. I don't want to interrupt a potentially delicate process and cause more harm.
True. I might take the opportunity then to go and peruse the local establishments.
It's not a bad shout, actually.
We
Dungeon
did-
Master, may I see the map of the town, please?
Yes, you may.
Because we do have all of those crossbows, all those bows and arrows and stuff that Lewis was going to make a note of what we gathered.
Did I? I just told you what you gathered.
You
It says
said
that
you
had
said
six
you
scimitars, six
Yeah.
crossbows.
Yeah, you said you were
Yeah.
going to add them to me.
6 to 6.
Yeah, I was going to add them to you, but unfortunately I've had 2 hours to
No,
prep
no.
this, so I haven't.
That's all right.
It's lucky
Is that-
one of us remembered.
Does that mean there's not much point in me trying to maybe instead of going out, sitting and trying to open that chest that I picked up?
Say again.
Because
I
I,
mean, you
picked up that chest as well. I'm just thinking if you haven't had
did,
much
yeah.
prep time, there's a much point in me trying to open it now.
It's up to you. Like, you do you.
Might as well.
Yeah, I'll have another crack at it.
I can lend a hand if needed. But yeah, the masses of metal. Sounds like something that we need to head to.
It's actually just a library.
Maybe.
It's a record store.
Does my gold show in my inventory here? Is that the same as what I updated on D&D Beyond? Because that's where I was doing most of the editing on. That's the only downside I found of this whole Foundry, Lewis, is that I would like to be able to take my character sheet out of this window. If you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean. Like, open it. In
Like,
a
yeah, so I
second
could have that
monitor.
on my right screen, so I can stare at that the whole time. It's the only issue I found. Other than that, yeah.
Stretching the window across both of my screen just makes it look weird as well. So that doesn't
Yeah,
really
I bet.
work.
I'll Google it. It's definitely a meme, so it's fine. That's fine. So we've just given over some copper, so that goes down to wait, didn't we had to pay for the night? How many coppers was it for the night, Lewis?
Gave it to you on the house,
Cheap.
didn't he?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
he didn't. I
No,
think
not
we
this
got-
time.
We got it discounted. We didn't get it on the house, so
But he hasn't asked you for money yet.
Okay.
that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. And that's fine. So I'll leave my money like that. We paid 2 copper for the breakfast, so that brings us down. That brings me down to 8. That's fine. Not that I'm being stingy with my money. Okay, so I said to Kathos, should we have a look at the blacksmith store, or what I would believe would be a blacksmith store, the masses of metal?
That might not be a bad shout because I could get them to open the chest.
It's also very true.
Yeah. Yes. Let's go.
You joining us, Grimark, or are you going to wait here for to see whether she turns up?
I'll wait here.
Okay.
Quickly
Get you if I hear anything.
put some slices of toast in my pocket for the road.
Are you happy with us doing that, Chris? Being that we
Well,
are technically
now
splitting
that
the
you
party
mention it,
up?
as you guys make your way to the door,
Yeah.
that's where a certain elf appears
Hello.
with some news about with some news from Erich.
I have news.
From Eris.
From Eris.
What a clairvoyant.
The
Right.
news that she
Hopefully
told
not.
you, Underwood, is she needs you and the rest of your party, as she has a few tasks that she'll need to get done in order to help Shannon.
So have I got the tasks as a knowledge of what we're doing, or do I need to take it
No,
back
you've just
to
been
Sent to
asked.
collect
Yeah,
us.
you've been sent to collect them, seeing as you were stood there.
Got ya, makes sense. Then I shall tell them the information of summoning.
Okay, well, tally ho.
Party away.
Diddle-diddle-diddle.
I just realised we're doing a fetch quest already.
Fuck yeah, we are.
I need
Wants
to
to
go
collect
and
20 null tits, anyone?
get. I need you to go and get 17 cobalt candles.
Somebody want to knock? Thank you.
Coco don't knock, he just
Come.
barges through.
Yeah, apparently so.
From the other side of the door, you hear a slightly raised voice and come in.
You rang. How's the patient?
Not too good. In all honesty, she's stable. I've managed to stop all the bleeding and patch up all her wounds properly, but she's not going to wake anytime soon.
Do we know what's wrong with her now?
I don't know what exactly it is. It's very strong magic, but I've not seen this kind of magic before. But I think I might know how to wake her up. But there are some ingredients I will need.
Okay.
And
What we can procure for you?
There's three things, but we'll just take them one at a time. They're not going to be easy, and I'll need time to brew the tincture while you collect the rest after I get the first one.
Okay.
So if you wait here a moment. And then she makes her way down over to the bookshelf in the corner. You see her starting to ruffle through it, quite barely glancing at them, knowing exactly what she's after. And she stops at a rather dusty-looking tome and pulls it out. And as she comes over to you, she plunks it on the table here and rifles through until she finds the page that she's looking for. So the first ingredient I'll need will be the bark of a treant. The fresher the better, really. I'm sure you're all aware of treants and the magical properties, correct?
Mm-hmm.
If you all want to roll me a nature check.
Yeah.
Well, all of us.
Yorp.
Yes, please.
Oh, God. the
18.
fucking woodsman hasn't a clue.
Yeah, the elf.
What's a tree?
Did someone say bush?
Yeah, so Therese, you're pretty confused. Like you feel like you should know this, but for the life of you, you should have paid more attention in school.
Story of my life.
And Grimmark, unfortunately, you are not familiar with what this is from where you're from.
Not many trees were up.
Yeah, exactly. There's not really many forests, so you're not really 100% sure of it. But Gadriel, you're fairly sure you know what it is. But Kathos, you on the other hand, yeah, you know damn well what a treant is because from your time in your studies, so you're well aware that a treant is essentially a magical sentient tree, basically. I think like an ent, sort of similar to ents.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
No, it's a treant, Treant.
I'll relay.
Okay.
I
Because,
was,
yeah,
I
After the
was,
party.
I
thinking-
genuinely thought you were saying tree ent. That's why I was like, oh, it's fine. I pretty guess what that one what a tree ent is.
I was sitting there thinking, like, Underwood rolled 1, he mistakes int for ant. It's like, I didn't know ants had bark.
No, wait, that's dogs. Oh, wait, have bark, not do bark.
Yeah. Treants are obviously rare, but I do know of a place where you might possibly find one. Out in the forest to the west of here. It's about a day's journey or so. an old friend of mine, Leicester. She is here in the forest, and she's made it her duty to look after the treants and keep the non-magical folk away. If you find Leicester, she might more than likely might be able to help in this regard.
Can't imagine they'd be too willing to give up their bark. Not willingly.
Treants aren't top-band hostile creatures. They're one with nature. But even if the treant bark is from one that is no longer with us, it'll still hold magical properties that I require. But the fresher, the better. If you find a live one, possibly if you could convince it to give some bark. But if you don't find a live one, then we can make do.
What was your friend's name again?
Leicester.
Leicester, yeah.
Okay. Anything else we should know? Any other ingredients, or we're just focusing on the one for now?
Just this one. I need this one to begin brewing. Without it, this first one, then there's no point going for the rest.
Okay.
Ah, there's lights in the building.
Yeah, I didn't know why I didn't show the light. I've just noticed now when I clicked on Coca's character, I'm like, why is everything else grey?
It was still
Okay.
nighttime.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we
So, it's
gotta
about-
get to it.
If you go about half a day west along the trail, and then it's about another half day, well, maybe not half a day, and then you go half a day to the west, and then head south into the forest. You want to be careful though. The blood matches are well named.
I think we found that out.
So just confirming, 2 half days west or 1 half day west and then south?
One west,
One
one
s-
south.
1 west and 1 south. Cool.
Also remember, just in case you haven't, remember to full rest. You all had a full rest, so full health.
Yeah.
Spell slots, all that fucking good shit.
I didn't, but I will now.
Before we go, do you sell anything like potions or anything like that?
I do actually. Now that you mention it,
Nothing too extravagant, just basic healing ones.
double click on her.
I'm getting niche when I do that, mate.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Right click, double left click. Fuck off.
Okay, that didn't work. Then I was hoping that the shop thing would have worked again, but okay. Yeah, well, I do have some potions, healing potions, and amongst other things. They're not exactly cheap.
I mean, how much? What's not cheap?
The cheapest I have is a run of the mill potion of healing. It's 50 gold pieces.
Fucking hell. Never mind.
Run of
Yeah.
the mill!
All right. Well, thank you
but-
for your time. We'll be back once we've got the treant bark, I guess.
Thank you. Yes, I'll keep her company. The shop will be closed. Well, I have heard here. I need to give her full attention.
Under my breath as I'm leaving, I'm just going to say I'm surprised the shop hasn't closed already with those prices.
Unfortunately, furbolgs do have good hearing, almost as good as elves, and she did hear that, and yeah, her face, she visibly becomes crestfallen.
Feel bad now. Shit.
Did I hear it?
If she heard it, you heard it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just apologise to her about his remark and just head off out.
Sort of like timid half smile, and then she follows on after you and locks the door behind you.
Hey, she does know.
I feel bad now. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Why? Why hasn't it dragged to the scene? There you are. You're here now.
I'm just going to very quickly grab a drink.
Nice.
Righto.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Roger.
Did he have a friend named Biggest Dickus?
Yeah, there's a wife, you know.
Incontinental.
Right. So we head west for half a day.
To the
You
west.
head west.
So we need to march till midday, basically. Well, no, probably about just a few hours after midday.
Would anyone care for some pocket toast?
Freshly cooked. I'll take you up on
Freshly
that offer.
fitted.
I've
Yeah.
not had anything to
He hasn't
yet.
had any dinner.
Enjoy the pocket toast.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Is it Lambeth
It's a
bread?
statement.
It's not. It's Warburton's, I think.
Fucking hell.
At least it's not Lesko's.
All right.
Toasty loaf for the road.
So, yeah, you move along westwards, and bear with me. And yeah, not much happens. It's a fairly quiet day. Quite a nice day, actually. You know, the birds singing. You hear the wind rustling through the trees, and some critters running about and off in the forest, off the track. You can't really understand why the forest gets the name that it does. But yes, it's pretty uneventful for the vast majority of your journey. And yeah, so you're traveling for approximately 5-6 hours, about half a day's worth. And you reach the point where you would then turn down into the forest.
Yep.
You see that there is still a track of some kind going down to the south. It's not as well done as the main road, which is all carved stone and good for travel. This is more of a dirt path that sort of leads further south. But, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Proceed down the track, I guess.
Yeah, stick to the track.
Oof. Roger. So yeah, as you're traveling down the path, you. Oh, hold on. Apologies.
I love how you've renamed that one in blue to Never You Cunt's Mind, by the way.
You're welcome. But as you're plodding along, you then arrive at what appears to be a bridge with sort of like a small wooden bridge. Oh, what used to be a bridge. You see what appears to be a woman trying to do her best to repair said bridge. That should drag you into it now.
I am doing the load.
The foreground layer doesn't match this background layer, apparently.
It's fine.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah, it
loaded.
did
Well,
look okay.
Is it? Can you still see it, though, Co?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
I had
yeah.
the same error, but it
This is
just
just a big black brown border around it, so that's okay.
What does she look like?
Roll me a fucking perception.
Perception. Okay.
Is that everyone?
No, just go. He asked.
Gibbons wants to smash.
Ugh. I can't see fuck all. I can barely tell she's a woman.
She's ugly as
Yeah,
fuck.
I mean,
to you.
you assess she's about 70 feet away, and she's got her back turned to you. She's focusing on the bridge itself, but you can notice some like brown hair, but everything else is sort of difficult to judge. It's like she's almost blending in with the forest, the terrain around her.
Calmed up.
Well, I say to the group, I guess we introduce ourselves.
Let's be cautious. We don't know if this is the person we're looking for.
Is this true?
I start moving forward and ask if she would like a hand.
She looks over her shoulder and sees you, and as when she hears your voice, there's a slight startle. She's like, "Oh, yes, I wouldn't say no. It's, this bridge was built by my great-grandfather. It's been here for God knows how many years, and the forest and the rivers finally claimed it. But, it shouldn't be too long. Just a couple of planks, and it'll be fine. The bridge and the on the map is actually a lot more damaged than what it actually looks like. You see like a chunk of the middle has fallen away, but the supports and the still there. It looks like it's more the actual planks that you walk on that have fallen, have been washed away.
Are there new planks already to be put in place, or are they?
Yeah. So once you get closer, you notice that next to her she does have a pile of lumber that and a bunch of hammer and nails. Now that she's getting ready to.
Cool. I pick up a few of the planks and hammer and nails and start working on the bridge.
All right, cool. What the rest of you do?
I suppose while he's doing that, just say we just came from the town. We were sent here by Eris. We're looking for Leicester. Do you know who she is?
Know her? That's me.
Oh, well, that's
You
lucky.
Sorry, I had the Obi-Wan meme come in my head.
Of course I know her. It's
That's me. But
Just in case, Lewis, sorry to interrupt, in case. Because I'm doing that, I can't carry my shield and my axe, so they'll be here,
no problem.
next to the bridge. Alright, just
Sound.
for your
My knowledge. Cheers, man. But yeah, she looks at you. She's like, "Yes, that's me. How is Eris? I haven't seen her in decades.
Well,
She's still living in that god awful town."
yeah, god awful would be how I would describe it. But yes, she's We were sent down because, well, fortunately, there's someone in the town who was in some sort of coma, magically induced. We're looking for some ingredients to try and break that. We told you would be able to help.
As you mentioned ingredients, she sort of looks at you, her eyes get a bit sharper. Not really a fan of allowing some of my ingredients to be put into the hands of strangers. Tell me, what ingredients is it you're after?
As far as I'm aware at the moment, only a piece of tree and bark, fresh, ideally.
At this point,
Lewis,
she starts. Yeah?
That's sorry. You were about to get a text for Daesh for a notification. He's just put in the group chat that he has sent you a verification code.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Just because I saw it and I thought it might time out if it didn't. Sorry, Mikhail.
No, I'd said everything. I was waiting on the reply.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, at that when you mentioned the tree and bark, she just starts laughing, like not condescending but genuine mirth. She's like, only just a tree and bark. That's all you want, just a tree. Dude, that's probably one of the most priceless pieces of ingredients that you could have in this forest, and you only want one piece. Oh, dearie me. She's like wiping a tear from her eye and laughing so much. So why does Eris need such an important ingredient?
She seems to think that it's going to help in breaking whatever's caused this coma. It's beyond my knowledge of any alchemy, but that's what we were told to come down for.
For fuck's sake, give me a second. Bloody unit shit.
Yeah. Where from? What part did you?
All of it.
Alright.
Because I just keep a message of people now. Oh, we log into the friggin' chicks. Fuck off.
And she seems to think that it's going to help break whatever's caused this coma. Goes beyond anything that I know about alchemy or even magic to that degree. So, yeah, that's why we're here. That's all I really know.
She starts thinking at this point. I could do with your assistance, actually. It's might benefit the both of us. Come, help me fix the bridge, cross it, and get back to my hut, and I'll explain more there.
Cool. I'll start helping Grimalk with repairing the bridge as well.
I'm gonna keep watch just in case. After all,
Fucking
How long
work
would you
shy
take?
off.
Would you say it's going to take to do this?
Depends on their strength rolls.
Ooh,
okay.
strength checks.
Yeah.
Alright.
In which case, I will also move to assist, I guess.
most definitely do not want me getting involved then if it's a strength check.
7. I'm a weedy little man.
Not much better, apparently. Hey!
Coke can move
Same.
one log and it's
We're
fucking
just
fixed.
passing planks.
Nice. Yeah.
Cody's just doing the building, we're just passing, you know?
At this point, you all chip in to help her, but to help her finish building this bridge. But well, repairing, I should say. Gadriel and Kathos, you're more in the way than helping, if anything. Whereas Grumark he's a one-man machine. He's just fucking like grabbing a log, placing it down, hammering the nails, grabbing a log, placing it down, hammering the nails in such a methodical fashion. It's almost as if you've done this plenty of times before. But fairly quickly, after about an hour or so, you finish building the bridge. Ta-da!
Hey.
Wow.
Yes. So
Dun-dun-dun.
thank you for that. If you come with me, then I'll take you to my hut.
I enjoy the water effects on the bridge. Oh shit, the water gets louder as you get over it as well.
That was weird, yeah.
It's just the small things, guys.
Colour me immersed.
Oh,
Bye.
it's
No,
fun. Meow.
we are speed.
And yeah. So you follow the that path around a little bit, and you follow it down the cliffside near the waterfall to arrive here at a small little hut in the forest, surrounded by trees, right next to the water. But yeah, when you arrive, you notice that something's wrong. Leicester, she just stops and she's like, "Oh no, oh no!" And she is running over, and you notice the windows have been smashed in, the door is hanging off its hinges, all the boxes and furnitures outside have been smashed or thrown, strewn, everything with the contents just strewn about all over. How did they find me?
Who?
Who
The
could have
tr-
done this?
There's dryads. They. And she turns to face you all. She's like, many generations, the treants have ruled over this area of the forest, keeping it peaceful compared to the rest of the blood marches. But the last treant died a couple of centuries ago, and the new one is very imminent. They're about to. They're not quite here yet. They're not quite ready, but there is an old oak that I believe is to become the next treant to rule the area. But the dryads have gotten used to not having anyone bossing them about. They, I fear that they have come here to take my supplies in order to poison the nutrient, as they did the previous unborn. She turns to Yuki and grabs Kathos by both his shoulders, like, "Please, you must help. You must help me defend the treant."
Where did it come from? What direction?
I do not know, but I do not know where they stay, but I know where they will be going. But if they've come here and they've taken my poisons, then we must try and find some of my tinctures inside here and able to counteract their poisons. You must help me find it.
Sure, what are we looking for?
It's a small vial of green liquid in a teardrop shape.
Investigation checks?
Please. Well,
Fair enough.
off you anyway. Just haven't said what they
Yeah.
want to do.
I'm gonna come and assist.
18. Well, 19.
I'll have a look around.
16.
Investigation.
Yeah, please.
I should be keeping eyes out just in case they come back.
Using all my fucking good rolls.
Oh, wait till I get to combat. We'll start rolling natural ones.
So I got my. Like, I'm trying to get those out of the way.
Fucking miss, cast my Eldritch Blast, and burn my own fucking face off.
Again.
I mean, again.
All right then. So, as you walk into the hut, you realise you see that the place has been fucking thoroughly destroyed. It's been thoroughly trashed. Every bookcase has been torn apart. Or every container, every chest, every drawer has been ripped out and contents thrown about willy-nilly. And yet, as it's still light outside, the light's coming through the broken windows, you quite quickly and relatively easily find what looks... three vials that fit the description that she gave you of... the tinctures, the glint of the sun reflecting off them, casting like a greenish glow all over.
Hold the one I found up. Is this what
Yep.
you're looking for?
Could be this one.
Yes, that's it. How many do you have? Is it?
Well, I found
I
one.
found one.
There's 2 so far. Did we find 3 separate?
Well, all 3 of you found it, but only 2 of you told me that you found it. So.
Oh yeah, I found it. Sorry, it was somebody seen a message. Yeah, I think 3. We found 3 vials.
It's perfect. I did have 6 originally, but I wonder what they've done with the other 3. But good. Good.
Can you lead us to where they're going to be?
Yes. If you come with me, I'll take you to the Great Oak. Follow me.
Oops. Sorry, I was inside of here for a minute then.
Interesting. A bit
Oh.
early.
Yeah, Mikhail, I didn't realise you were flirting with it already.
I didn't know you
No,
were a
not me.
pavard.
All right. So you start following her through the forest. Now, it doesn't end up being a short trip. By the time you reach your destination, the sun is starting to go down, and it will be dark soon. But can you see?
I can.
I can
Yes.
see lots of fallen leaves.
As you enter this clearing, you're walking through the forest. You're walking. It starts going more and more uphill, and as you come out of the forest into the edge of the forest into this rather large clearing, you sort of crest the hill in time, and what you see in front of you is an oak tree, a massive oak tree with leaves billowing around, falling off the branches, just being blown in this breeze, though you don't feel any form of wind.
Can I
you-
Arcana check?
Yeah, go for it.
No.
Yeah, you don't sense anything in particular, though you do notice the bird. There's quite a lot of colourful birds perching its branches, singing, and like even amidst like all the other life that's in this forest, this tree does seem to exert a special draw.
Would I have any knowledge of this from ancient people, my ancient people? Or...
Give us a history check.
Mm-hmm. Bear with. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Never mind.
Yep.
No, you unfortunately you don't really know too much about what's happening here at the moment.
It's the shittest elf in the world.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally didn't pay any attention in school.
Anyone else like to do something?
Do you know what? Go on then. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on the tree.
All right, go for it.
It just uses a slot, but I'm just going to cast it. I'm 30 foot around the tree. Do you want me to pop the thingy down, or are you just happy for me to cast Detect Magic?
If you're 30 feet away from it, if you're within 30 feet, then yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I'm not yet, but I can. So I will move myself. There we go. And I'm going to standard roll, consume first level, 3 slots, consume spell slot. I won't place the message thing, cast spell. There you go.
Okay. You don't really detect any specific magic coming from the tree, but you do detect a very strong essence of magic from the tree. Not so much as any specific spell or curse or nothing, but just pure magic. You just sense pureness.
I'm going to pass that information to the group, but stating exactly close to what you said.
Yeah. So Leicester turns to you and she goes, "Well, of course. It's. I think it's time. I think he's about to be born." She walks up to the tree and places her hands on it, closes her eyes and slowly lowers her head towards it and rests her ear against the tree and starts quietly whispering.
Can I do a quick check to see if there has been any passing by here recently?
Yes, give me a
Survival?
Give me a survival check, please.
That's a bit better.
You can roll.
Nice. So your keen eyes flickering around the whole area, the whole clearing, and you do notice tracks. You do notice some odd tracks in and around the area. You just find multiple pairs of feet to a certain extent. Well, they seem like feet. There's something odd about them. You assume they'd be the dryads that you'd been informed of, but there are also other tracks. What appears to be something four-legged, and they look fairly recent.
Roger. Then I shall hand that information off to the party. Is there any particular directions that they're going in and around, or is there more specifically anything going towards the tree?
You see quite a few of the tracks do go towards the tree itself. They do go up to the tree and around the tree, and then from the tree. You don't see any marks on the tree itself, or no obvious marks on the tree itself currently.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll inform the guys that there has been movements around here, but it could just be potentially woodland creatures and dryads.
I guess we whisper to Lycaster, would you like us to just stay guard?
You're whispering, you said?
Yeah, whispering to Lycaster.
Fair. Well, I mean, you're 30 feet
hold
away.
on.
No.
Hold on, there you go.
It's a loud
Can you
whisper.
hear us?
I don't want to disturb her too much, but yeah. Would you like I just say softly, would you like us to stand guard, or
Please,
what can we do?
please, just monitor. Make sure nothing comes. She says quietly, whilst
Okay.
clearly still
ARD, choose your
focusing
odds.
the tree.
I
Alright, I'm gonna go this side of the tree then.
ARD.
I'm feeling a bit out of place. Too many
Gonna-
game trees.
Where's
whilst
the
we're
stone?
in this position, I'm going to just watch over the area and hold, basically.
All right. As it starts to get dark, a light starts to emanate from the boughs of the tree.
Ooh. Wait, are you doing that on the map now?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's quite beautiful. As you notice the branches of the tree, the boughs. The light isn't coming from around it. The light appears to be coming from the branches, from the wood itself, emanating out in slow, prancing rhythm. And as this happens, you hear Lycaster whispering that's becoming more rhythmic, almost in time with the light.
Try not to really pay attention to what's going on behind me and just staying on my arc, as it were.
I'm going to allow my attention to be drawn to both.
Yeah, I think as a elf and not really seeing this, I'd probably be a little bit more focused on the tree rather than what's around me. But still having a half sense of what's happening around me.
No.
Okay, then I'm...
No. As some of you are gazing at the tree and others try not to be distracted, you hear a growling coming from the west.
Meat's back on the menu.
Like, say again?
Meat's back on the menu.
Mikhail,
Mm-hmm.
can you roll me a perception check?
Yarp. I can do once I found it on my sheet, yeah. Yep. 12.
14.
Oh, 14, yeah, got the +2.
Alright. So out, you see coming from the west what appears to be trying to be stealthy, though you do manage to spit. It's still quite, while it is getting dark, your eyes still manage to make out that panther slowly stalking its way out of the edge of the tree line, low to the ground, eyes fixated on yourself.
Try and quietly pass the information on down the line. So try and quietly let Gadriel know what I can see. Would you? Do I need to make like a stealth check for that if I'm trying to not make as a noise for it?
Yeah, go on then.
I just shot myself in the foot by bringing that up there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Nice.
11.
What?
Oh yeah.
It's not a bad roll. Let's see what it rolls. Ah. The panther, as it's slowly stalking its way to you, sees you turn your head slightly to your left, taking your eyes off it for just a split second. Long enough for it to start sprinting over towards you.
Fucking Christ.
And you hear, as it's charging over, you hear a roar coming from behind it, coming out of the tree line.
Would the rest of us have heard this by now?
Yes, the rest of you have hear this as well. A roar. You see a dryad making its way out to the tree line. It's... To those of you who haven't seen one before, at first you mistake it for a walking small tree. No, you mistake it for a small tree until you notice it's walking. As it's coming closer and closer out of the tree line into the brighter part of the glade.
I have a very quick question.
Yes.
Why the models that you've got for Dryads got to be caked up like that, though?
Because usually dryads are female.
Oh,
just saying. But
Carrying
yeah.
that tree hussy around.
That trust.
and
Kale, roll
she
seduction.
No.
as the panther's charging towards you, and she screams. She then yells at you in a language that you all don't. Well, 3 of you don't understand. But Charisse understands clearly. She screams, "Poison the great oak! Burn the oak!" And I would ask you all to please roll initiative.
Oh boy, it's clobbering time.
Yikes.
Ha, ha, ha.
Yikes. Fucking hell.
Shit.
Yikes! We're so shocked
TPK,
by her
anyone?
cake that we didn't notice.
I can't see it. I just had the trees.
Oh, this is gonna go well. Alright. So, first up is the Dryad. Who moves up all the way to here. And
I was just making sure that I've actually done that before.
as she is walking up to you, making her way over, she looks at you, Mikael. Yeah. She looks at you, and her eyes sort of glow for a split second. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Certainly can.
She's literally going to give you a woody.
That is a 16.
16. Ooh.
You feel, as those eyes glow, like a slight warmthness travels through your body, but you shake your head and just shake it off rather quickly.
Okay. Question.
Hmm.
Does that count as making an attack against me?
It does not. No.
It doesn't matter anyway, because Hellish Rebuke only works if I've taken damage. Carry on. Just gonna set
Set the
her
fucker on fire.
But,
finger point, and then she bursts into flames.
But no, that is her turn. Onto
The panther.
the panther, who at this point has managed to make his way over to Kathos and yeets himself at you in the last 5 foot to try and take a bite out of you. $15
15 definitely hits. I'm wearing robes.
for 5 points of damage.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna be using my reaction. Saving throw Dex 13, please.
Three.
Nice, that's 2d10 damage. For 14 points of fire damage.
Roger, is that Hellish Rebuke, was it?
Yes.
Alright, so the Panther, the last 5 feet, picks up its speed and yeets itself into the air. The athleticism that you usually see in little house cats, and its jaws come crushing down on your wrist. So your hand is in its throat. As its jaws come clamping down, you manage to turn that hand in its mouth into a finger pointing, and you see flames just sprout from its stomach, come bursting out through it, through the center of its body. That panther is gone. Fucking GGEZ.
Nice. I said it last time, guys. I fucking love warlocks.
Alright, that's the end of his turn. Sharice, on to you.
So I'm going to shift myself up to Haw and see nothing, so that was 20. So I can shift myself up to the 35, which will be there. And I still see... Oh no, I can see it! Hey,
Yeah.
it's just well
Although-
fucking blended in. Yeah, there is also that issue. Maybe not an issue. I don't know. But yeah,
No, you
I-
can see it quite clearly.
cool. I will cast. Let's see how this works. How do that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Although I don't know whether that's a cantrip or not. Oh fuck.
What's that? Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. I don't think it's cantrip, is it?
No, I think that's a spell, mate.
Is it?
I think it does become a bonus action later, but at the moment it is a first level spell.
Oh.
Fair enough. I can deal with that though. Cool. Well,
No, wait, cancel.
Oh.
Nope, it does say on the bottom of it, if you click on it, it says bonus action. So it is a bonus action.
It still uses spell slot though, doesn't it?
It still uses a spell slot, but
yeah,
it's
first level
but
spell.
it is
There you go.
bonus action to use.
Yeah, that's cool. Right. Yeah. So I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the Dryad.
Yep.
With a bonus action, and then shoot with a bow, I guess.
Go for it.
Let's see how this goes. Attack. Normal. Eesh.
Oof. Yeah. As you take aim with your bow and fire, but unfortunately you manage to just miss the head of the Dryad, going right past it.
Alrighto, that'll be me then.
Alright. At this point, you start hearing growling and noises coming from all around the oak at this point. But Gadriel, it is your turn.
Okay. I will cast Sacred Flame on the Dryad. So it needs to do a Dexterity saving throw of at least 11, please. Ah, of course it fucking does. Although for some reason you rolled that as Charisse.
Oh, it's because I've clicked on Charisse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No, that's fine.
But yeah. So the flame, as you cast the sacred flame on the Dryad, you see little wisps of smoke curling up around its feet, but otherwise it appears to be unharmed.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
On to Grimmark.
All I can really do is move my maximum distance. Be to here. I don't have any ranged weapons. So that will be my turn.
All right. Now on to Kathos.
I'm gonna start blasting.
You be blasted.
Welcome back, everyone. Today is
22. Oh, good hit.
That hit.
Yeah,
Nice.
think you could have guessed that one. Oh,
Yeah, 10 damage.
Oof, nice. So, as you withdraw one hand from the burning remains of the panther, you then, with your other hand, quickly push your hand towards the Dryad. A green glow flowing through your forearm, bursting out the palm of your hand, flying straight into the Dryad's chest. You see it fucking blasting away chunks of bark and wood. It makes the Dryad stagger backwards slightly before it starts continuing on.
I'm gonna use my movement then just to retreat slightly.
Alright.
Keep distance from it. Just to here. And that's my turn.
Alright, cool. Round 2. Now the Dryad continues moving onwards. Makes their way up to Grimmark. Bear with me, I'm just trying to figure out how to do the roll for this one because it's different. Alright then. As it comes up to Grimmark, you notice that one of its arms ends with a hand, fingers, a thumb, the other arm, its hand very quickly grows, more wood grows around it, turning into a club, which it then raises to bring down towards Grimark. For 11.
Nope.
Alright, so as it raises its club and brings it down, you I'm assuming you've got your shield out as well, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You raise your shield in time to deflect the blow off of you. And that is the end of its turn. But oh, what's this? Don't be pedantic, Edward. But yeah, as you hear the clang of the club hitting hitting your fucking shield. Sorry, it's annoying. I can't move stuff and click stuff when I'm holding my push to talk down, so if I stop talking like that, it's because I'm moving stuff and doing things. But as the club clangs off your shield, you hear a growling and another roar coming from the opposite side of the clearing. Where another dryad and another panther appear. The dryad who's just arrived starts making its way over towards Gadriel. That ends its turn there. Now onto Sharice.
Nice one. Cool. I am going to reposition myself slightly and brace on the Logue, or at least the stump, and take another crack at the Dryad.
Alright, go for it.
While also shouting out they're here to poison. Oh, fuck me. Poison / burn the tree.
As you shout, as you scream out to warn the others and let go of the arrow to fire, the arrow itself must have been defective in some way, must have been damaged in some of your previous battles, as it just can't take the strain, the quick release of tension off of the bowstring, and the arrow itself just snaps in half in your bow.
Yes.
You
Would you like-
pills for that?
Happens to 1 in 10 elves.
You must be using an L85 A1 variant of the bow. Damn it.
Am I losing my mind? I can't see the other dryad.
Oh, apologies.
It's got an invisibility cloak.
Yeah, I was like, it definitely says another dryad, but I can't see any icons or anything for anything.
My apologies. I
Right. Ah, thank you.
didn't realise that clicking unhide on the combat encounter screen doesn't actually unhide them on the map. I have to do that manually.
Ah, that's fair.
But yeah, I'll do it. Would you like to do anything else?
No, I don't think I can do anything else. So that'd be me.
Alright, on to Gadriel.
Okay. So I'm going to do the best thing I can do. So I'm going to it's fine, yeah. I'm going to move into range of the thing, like this.
Yep.
And for both, oh, hold on 2 seconds, let me just confirm that I'm doing that right. Okay, I'm going to swing my mace at it. Let me select the target. There you go. And attack.
Try double right clicking on it.
Ah,
Ooh, so close.
not even slightly.
As you come up to it and swing your mace towards it, you see its arm turning into a club, which it raises to put in the way and take the blow from your mace.
Okay, nothing else I can really do.
All right. On to Grimmark.
Right, I'm going to whack it, the dryad that's in front of me. Ah! What have you done to us, Underwood?
Don't fucking blame me.
You're the one who fucking rolled the one.
So as you deflected the blow with your shield, as you move your shield aside, you swing your axe, and you manage to just swipe along its left arm, cutting off some of the smaller little branches and twigs sticking out, but not causing any real damage. Would you like to do anything else?
Yes. Right. I'm gonna use action surge. And have another go. And hope I actually hit this time.
This time as you swung towards the dryad, you try and catch it on a backswing, but it saw it coming and managed to pull back ever so slightly, just enough to miss the blade.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Anything I feel.
Ah.
Anything else?
Yeah, but I had 2 goes. That's all I can do.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, you said no.
Oh, okay, I
that's
didn't
all I
hear,
can
sorry.
do.
Apologies. Alright, on to Kathos.
Cool. So I'm gonna pop myself around the tree. Seeing the 2 new combatants that I've just entered, I'm gonna try and take some of the pressure off Gadriel, and I'm gonna sling another Eldritch Blast at this panther.
You will be...
Panther.
Oh, the panther.
Yeah, the panther, not the dryad.
Roger, 60 feet. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, cool. Crit.
But yeah, that hits.
What's it?
17 damage.
Oh, you do not like
Fucking-
panthers.
What panther?
So, as you come alongside Leicester and you see Gadriel in combat with the Dryad, just ever so too close for you to risk it, the Panther is slowly trying to stalk around the side, hoping to catch him or catch him unawares while he's dealing with the Dryad. You fire another Eldritch Blast towards him, and you see a green ball of light flying straight through the air, catching it right directly in the face, going straight through from top to bottom of the Panther, coming out the other side as it just collapses into the floor like a rag doll, like a doll with its rope cut.
Nice.
He is dead.
Cool.
Oh, no, not Mikhail.
I'm gonna use a bit, so a little bit more movement just to shift myself to here, and just as I'm moving away from him, I'm just gonna say kind of to myself, but also a little bit to my patron. I could get used to this. And that's my turn.
You feel a faint sense of approval from somewhere. And all right. As that bolt goes flying through that other Panther, you from the south, you then hear more roars as two more dryads appear. Though as the dryads appear, the light around the tree gets quicker and brighter, and you, as you pass Leicester, you hear her whispering in rhythm to the light getting quicker and quicker. You sense that, you get the feeling that something is about to happen imminently.
FYI,
With
the
that-
other dryad hasn't appeared.
Thank you. I'd forgotten.
Risk a very quick look at the tree just to see what's going on, but then just snap back to the actual fight.
But yes, these two new dryads. First one slowly makes its way up. And as he starts making up, the first one who showed its face, takes another swipe at Grimark. For 13.
Yep.
So as your axe on the backswing, as it leans back away to dodge the blow, it tries to take a swipe at you, which you manage to slightly duck out of the way, and then it goes sailing safely over the top of your head. That's the end of its turn. And the second dryad to appear, the one currently locked in combat with Gadriel, tries to take a swing at him. For 6.
Nope.
As he blocked off your mace, he manages to push back and try and bring the club straight down towards your head, which you nimbly sidestep like it was nothing. As the club comes striking into the ground, bringing up quite a shower of clod and dirt. That's the end of its turn. On to Charisse.
Nice. Third time's a charm. I'm gonna roll for an attack with the bear.
Oh! Maybe.
That hits.
I don't know whether this is gonna add on or not the Hunter's Mark as well. But I rolled a 2. Plus the piercing,
That's 5, but then you also need to add the 1d6
yeah.
for the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. There's a Hunter's Mark, we'll roll that as well.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh,
That's 11! That's what we like, Underwood.
I'm toggling.
More of that.
So as it's finishing, as its arc, the swing it took at Grimark that went over his head, as it's turning around in its arc and tries to recover itself, you let loose an arrow which flies straight into its face, piercing through one of its glowing eyes and sprouting out the back of the skull, and it's just at that point stops and stands still. You hear the creak of the wood as whatever innate magic was keeping it animate, keeping it alive, fades, and it is now just a rather busty looking tree.
Cool. I don't think there's a range limit to Hunter's Mark, is there? Or shifting, should I say?
Let me check. You can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
Yeah,
But it doesn't
maybe
mention
it's in
anything about distance. So no, 90 feet. You got 90 feet.
Okay, so what's that then?
That's in
60.
range.
Cool. Then that gets shifted over to there then.
In a subsequent turn. So that means your next turn.
Boring. Fair enough. Yeah, that's me then. Oh, actually, tell a lie. I'm going to shift myself slightly to the left. Ha. Now it's my turn done.
All right. So, one of the new dryads to appear makes its way up towards Gadriel and Kathos, and raises its hand and casts something. You see his fingers turning, and you see a slight glow on the fingertips on the ground around the ground around Gadriel and Kathos. And the dryad that Kathos is Gadriel is currently in combat with starts writhing and roiling as vines sprout up from the ground to try and entangle you. So can I get a strength saving throw from both of you?
Strength. Cool. This is not going to go well.
It went very well.
No, natural one.
Oh. For Gibbons.
It went okay for me, maybe. Don't know what the fucking score is, do we?
Can you see that?
Nope.
No.
Well, you say can we see that? Can we see what?
Hold on.
Vines.
So, Gadriel.
Yep.
You, as you're focused, you're like in combat with the dryad, you're hyper focused on this. You notice these vines sprouting up from the ground around you, and you manage to nimbly duck and dodge and weave out of their way, keeping your balance and your footing. Whereas Kathos, and fortunately for you, you didn't notice until too late, and they managed to wrap themselves around you, restraining you and stopping you from doing anything. Let's see if I can find the... Yeah, restrained. That's the end of its turn. And on to Gadriel.
Right, well, when in doubt, same one. 13 with a mace.
Unfortunately, that misses. Because you were so focused on trying to move out of the way of the vines, and everything just coming up from the ground towards you, your mace goes wide and manages to just barely miss the dryad. There you go. Can you guys see that one?
Yeah.
Saw the
In
spell.
the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure you guys could see it. Alright. Would you like to do anything else, Gadriel?
Nothing else I can do.
Alright, on to Grimark.
I am going to move here. As I'm moving, I pull out one of my hand axes and I throw it at this dryad.
Yep.
Back. Ah, fucking hell. My rolling is shocking today.
Yeet.
On your in your haste to get closer to the dryad as you throw it, you did it a bit too quickly. You didn't really take a second to take aim. You just threw it as soon as you got within distance. And unfortunately, the axe went sailing off, well away from the dryad. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
On to Kathos.
Cool. Not much I can do really. I'm going to just make my strength check to try and break free. It's a save and throw again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I ain't going nowhere.
No, unfortunately not. As you try and pry yourself free of the vines, you feel them just getting tighter all around you, trapping you even further. Alright, end of your turn.
Actually, just on this quickly, because it says you need to roll a strength check against your spells. So I'm guessing that's against the Dryads.
It is, yeah.
Not mine.
Yeah, not yours, against
Yeah.
the Dryads. So I've been rolling a lot of them fucking hidden, I'm afraid.
Yeah. No, that's fine. It's just I wasn't clear just on the way it was worded there.
Neither of us. If I click that.
Yeah, that's my turn then.
Alright, so as the Dryad down here begins its movement, Leicester shouts over to you all. She's like, "It's nearly time, just a little bit longer." And Dryad makes its way over to Remark, where it hold on. As it's coming over to you, it's looking you straight in the eyes, Grimmark, and you see its eyes glow for a split second.
But hard to see inside its eyes because I'm at boob height, so.
So can you roll me wisdom saving
Nipples
throw,
start
please?
glowing.
Wisdom saving throw.
I think if you click that saving throw in the thingy, you should do it. Alright. So as its eyes glow at you, you feel a nice warmth flowing through you. And as you look at the Dryad again, you can't seem to understand why you wanted to fight it in the first place. But it's you have been charmed from by the Dryad. So you just reading it out for you, just for so you're aware. You regard the Dryad, that one, this one, as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although you're not under its control, you still have full control of your character, but you won't attack it unless it hurts you, and if it tells you to do something, or asks you to do something, it says here, it takes the Dryad's requests or actions in the most favourable way it can. So each time the Dryad or its allies do anything harmful to the target, i.e. you, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself once a success. Otherwise, it lasts 24 hours or until the Dryad dies.
Okay.
So yeah, you can't attack this one. For now. Alright, on to the Dryad currently in combat with Gadriel. $14.
Misses.
Oof. So, as you took your swing with the mace, managing to miss it, kind of threw it just ever so slightly off balance, and its club comes along and you manage to just parry it at the last moment. It's the end of its turn, so on to Charisse.
Cool. I will again. Oh, sorry. I will then fucking move my hunter's mark onto the Dryad that's just charmed Coca. I'll roll that so it refreshes it for me, so I don't have to fucking scroll up as much. And then once I have swapped target with it, I shall then whack it with a longbow.
Go for it.
Shorter.
Go on, be good to me. Or not.
Or not.
That was
Unfortunately, yeah, you the shot you take at it manages to go straight past it, just missing it, whistling through some of the small twigs and branches on its back.
Fucking rolled off a 16. Cool horse shit. Cool. Yeah, that is my turn.
All right. Onto this one. He then makes his way up towards Kathos, who is currently restrained. He takes a swipe at you, but as you're restrained, it'll be with advantage.
Yeah.
Ten.
Does it have to be? It has to beat my AC, doesn't it?
No. It has to
No,
be
it just has to
As long
match
as
it.
it-
Yeah, no,
yeah,
that still hits. Yeah.
No. Five.
Okay, cool. Are my fingers restrained?
I will say yes, because it's not so much the fingers; it's the whole arm. It's the whole body point, isn't it? And if you're restrained, then you're not able to actually turn and even look at it as such.
Cool. Yeah, I'll eat the damage.
So yeah, that's so as it slowly makes its way towards you, it sees you there. It's fucking tied up like a fucking hog, and just brings its club straight down onto your shoulder, just cracking straight into you, bruising and probably breaking your collarbone.
It's my casted arm.
That is the end of its turn. Now onto Gadriel.
Shocker. Not something you expect. We're gonna try again. Fuck! Okay.
At this point, the Dryad and yourself appear to have sussed up you managed to suss up your opponent's style, and you're both finding it easier now to parry and deflect your blows. And unfortunately, it manages to parry away your mace.
Okay. Well, however, I am also going to cast Healing Word on Mikhail as my bonus action. Bear with me. I will put it here so you can see it. Boop. And it classes as a bonus action.
It does.
So I will class that for Mikhail. Hold on. It does still consume a spell slot. Which is 3 points of healing.
I guess so.
Something for you.
Alright, cool. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
No worries. Now on to Grimark.
Right, I ignore that guy and I move up to here because I see he's attacked Karthos, so I gotta go take a swing at this hint from behind.
Go for it.
Is that an advantage because I'm
No.
flanking him?
No,
But
flanking isn't a thing.
I was going to say, even if I was, I'm not actually in combat with the Dryad because I'm restrained as well.
Okay, true. Alright, no problems. Let's actually see if I can actually hit something for once.
Yeah, fucking tell me about it. The only thing I've hit this whole combat is Mikhail.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, no. As you come up towards it, You sort of trip over some of the vines that were growing earlier, and your axe falls short. You're not entangled or nothing. You literally just stumble on.
I can build a bridge, but I can't hit a fucking tree.
Apparently, yeah.
I can't hit a living tree. Yeah.
All right, Kathos, onto you.
Yeah, just gonna keep trying to break out. It's fucking -1. My strength's really hurting me. No.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, that blow that you took from the Dryad while you try and break free once more, it knocked you for 6. You just don't have the strength.
I'm just kind of like limply, like sort of
Token,
flailing in the vines now.
It's like a token attempt. But yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
It's one of those help me stick brothers. I'm stuck.
Oh God. Help me, step dryad.
Oh no, I seem to be stuck in these vines. I hope someone doesn't try and clap my fucking cheeks. Wouldn't be so much getting pegged as getting twigged.
Logged.
Yeah.
As you, Kathos, try and break free from that, you hear Lycasters chanting, whispering, rhythmical, speaking in time with the light. Stops. She stops and just lets go of the tree, lets go of the bark, and takes a slight step back, eyes looking up. He's here. As the light glows
Jesus.
intensely. It's the brightest light you've seen in your life, as the treant comes to life and begins to roar.
I just got flashbanged.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, dark vision probably didn't help you right now. But right, on to this boy's turn, who sees that treant is born, comes to life, sprouting its arms and its legs, and while three of you are unable to understand what they're saying, Sharice understands clearly that when they scream in Elvish, like, no! Charges forward to the treants to try and attack. And yeah, it raises up its club and brings it straight down onto the treant. Its bark is thick. It's born from the great oak, a massive ancient oak of the forest. Its bark is thick, and its club does nothing to this treant. So it does roar back at the Dryad, screaming, "How dares interrupt my domain!" That's the end of that one's turn. Okay, I went way too far. On to this one, who tries to take another hit on Gadriel. Oof. And he does nothing. He tries to raise up its club, but the brightness from emanating from the trains, from the yoke itself, it blinds the Dryad momentarily. It raises its hands and to cover its eyes, and just doesn't even get a hit off. On to Jerice.
Nice. Tried and true. Fucking arrow time. on the closest dryad to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my days!
I fucking
Oof.
did something.
You've hit 2 things.
Yeah, that hit.
I did a thing.
I've just swung my
Yeah, you
fucking
killed the
mace
first-
3 times.
You killed the first triad.
And
I mean, you cursed the
then
dryad.
Dryad.
there's also that as well to add on top of.
Well,
7.
7 damage. Kill. That didn't work out how I wanted it.
We're trying to find out what all them fucking plus is about.
I don't know what yours is.
You've got a stutter.
So, which one are you Which one are you
The
going
one
for?
closest to me, the one that's currently controlling Koki's.
Roger. That was 7 damage, is it?
Si, senor.
Alright, so as you fire your bow at the dryad, that just bashed its club against the treants with to no effect. Your arrow comes along and just embeds itself into its left side, as it just sort of slowly turns to look at you with disdain.
As you're stood by the corpses of 2 of its kin.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. There's one and a panther.
Panther, yeah, well.
Is that the one you put the hunter's mark on? It's not, is it? You
It
put the
was,
hunter's
yeah.
mark on the other one.
So I
No, this
no,
one.
so it was on the one that's dead, and then I placed it on the one that took control of Coca or charmed Coca,
Yeah.
which then I've just shot.
Okay, okay, sound. Yeah, so
Yeah, that's 7,
yeah,
6
sound.
plus
Yeah.
1.
Just double checking. My bad. All right, cool. Anything else?
I am going to shift myself in line with, but there. Actually, no, fuck it. Don't do me.
All right then. On to this one, who is also going to take an attack on the treant. Which hits. So this is the club, nice one. He, taking his eyes from Kathos onto the treant, he raises his club and brings it slamming down, managing to chip off the smallest piece of its bark. From the bludgeoning damage, it just like bludgeons and splinters some of the bark off the treant. It doesn't even look like the treant has noticed, in all honesty. Right, it's the end of its turn. On to Cadriel.
We're going again. Holy fuck!
He did it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, well, just as part of this, because I couldn't do it until I actually fucking hit it, I'm also going to use my channel divinity.
Oh shit, go ahead.
So just so you're aware, because I can do this so you can see it.
Yep.
So now I need to do damage. So it takes 3 plus 9, so 12 damage.
All right. So, as you you raise your mace, while it's looking away, like blinded momentarily, you bring your mace down straight into its chest, splintering into the bark. But as it does, you notice a dark glow. While it is dark outside, the glow looks even darker, like from pure darkness. It just spreads from the blast, and you see the dryad eyes open wide and takes a sharp intake of breath as the bark around its chest slowly begins to rot and disease. That's anything else?
Nope, that's all from me.
All right, cool. On to Grimark.
Alright, I'm gonna do all I can and take a swing at the dryad in front of me. Hope for the best.
Oh, oh,
Oh, oh! You raise your axe and bring it down at the dryad. He manages, he senses it at the last second and manages to swing its club behind itself and deflects your axe away.
Alright.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, on to Kathos.
oh boy, we struggling.
He gonna do the wiggle. I just rolled off a 15 for me.
It rolled off. It rolled off of a fucking crit, and then went to the 5. Yeah, sucks to suck. That's my turn.
Yeah. So you've taken a fair few decent hits so far, and you're pretty weak. You're not as strong as you were earlier, and you try and untangle yourself from the vines, but they're just holding on tight. They're not letting you go. Anything else?
Nope.
Right.
Chilling.
Onto the treant. The treant looks down at the one who managed to actually get a decent hit on it, and really looks down, and notices a bit of its bark is missing, and with a great roar that is deafening to those of you near it,
Mob.
he goes to attack. Oh, shit. It reaches down with its great hand, picks it up easily, or like it was a child, raises it up into the air and just fucking slams it straight back down into the ground. As the dryad and stands up on very unsteady, shaky legs. It's yeah, that dryad ain't doing good.
Which one did you attack?
Coca's one, I think, wasn't it? The one that he's next to.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
that one.
Right, cool.
All right. Hold on a second. It is then going to turn to this one and do the same. With it, as it slams down the first one, it reaches with its right arm to grab the other and raise that one up and slam that one down to the ground as well. And with the splinter, that dryad just gets destroyed and crushed into hundreds of smaller fragments. And as it fades, as the life fades, the wood slowly starts to creak as it hardens. It is dead. No worries. That's the end of its turn. Onto the dryad that Goodreel is slowly killing. He's gonna take another swipe at you.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, that hits. For 5 damage.
Okay. What did he score out of interest?
22. I wasn't even going to ask. Like, that one hits. Yeah, so as it's stood there, immobilized momentarily from the rot within it. It then uses its club hand to jab into your chest, bludgeoning you right in the center of your chest. That's the end of its turn. On to Cerise.
So as it's, is it a subsequent turn? Because if it is, I'll move my Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
it
it
is.
would be. Yeah.
Cool. Then Hunter's Mark will go on the one between Grimmark and Kathos. And I will tried and true. Longbow, don't fail me now. Oh, failed me.
It failed me.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, it's just managed to get back onto its feet and it's shaking and unsteady. You let loose an arrow, but as it's wavering here, there, and everywhere, your arrow just managed to sail right past it.
I'm good at
Now on to the Dryad's turn, but I am gonna have to run off for 2 minutes. I'm back in set.
that. I was going to ask a question.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't figure out what all them fucking pluses are. Looking through the character sheet, it's
Like I said, it's your character's got a stutter.
Look,
Plus two.
plus two.
Yeah. Plus two.
Pick up a two. What is that then? Okay, so one of the twos is proficiency, I know that much.
Dexterity.
I wouldn't have thought so.
The dexterity bonus.
Maybe, but that's not 3 or 2.
Yeah. Or your strength bonus. I don't know.
Definitely won't be that. Oh, actually, no, it might be dexterity. Actually, one of them. So that makes sense for 2 of them. But I'm pretty sure I was only rolling 1, 2 in previous games. Let's just go back into other. There we go. 2 days. Oh no, it's alright. It was rolling 2 2s. Weird.
Apologies about that.
It's alright.
Is everyone here?
Yeah.
Yep.
I did have a question.
Yes.
So, how are we rolling? Are we rolling with hide, or are we rolling with stealth, or are we rolling with both?
With what now?
So, I've got a trait which allows me to hide in any sort of like main condition, so like rain, mist, and all that sort of stuff. Mainly effective on the first shot. I think it's the first shot of a target. I'll have to double check. But are we doing stealth as well, where I can go to stealth and then get an extra cheeky stealth attack on it, or not?
Yeah, I'd say that it'd work like that, but unfortunately, that is a full action. I'd say.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with
Yeah,
that.
it's not. Yeah, it's not a bonus action. I don't believe.
I have to double check, but yeah, that's cool. I'll roll with that then.
No worries. Where was I? Ah, yes, this one. One who's just been wrecked. He's going to take another swipe at the Treant in revenge. And it misses. It's still, it's, you know, it is fucked. It's just been slammed into the ground by a fucking Treant. It takes a swipe at it, but it just it hits it, but there's almost no force behind it. That is the end of its turn. That's Gadriel.
Okay. I mean, at this point, we might as well just, you know.
That's a hit.
Ooh, 6 points.
So you, once you've, when its club hits you in the chest, staggers you back slightly, you raise your mace from its chest and bring it straight back down onto the exact same spot, battering away, bashing, splintering more of the bark in its chest, exposing more of the rot that you've managed to set into it inside it. Anyone else?
Nope, not if you're still alive.
Alright, cool. On to Grimark.
Right, I'm going to attack the Treant that's severely injured in front of me. And I hit for once.
Nice.
Hey,
one down.
so
Well done. You have become useful.
I take a swing at it, and as I'm doing it, I start singing "I'm a Lumberjack" and I'm okay. As I take a swing at it with my axe.
Roger. So, as it's this way, and you bring your axe up, raise it in the air, and bring it straight down into the back of its head, crashing through the back of its skull, splitting the wood. And you feel that you feel through your axe its wood, the wood of the dryad just slowly creak and harden and become inanimate again. And pulling the axe out of the wood is a bit of a difficult task now that it's solidified fully. But yeah, it is dead.
Cool.
Hey, Coca,
Yep.
was that a damage roll?
I rolled damage.
No, they're both attack rolls.
That's what I thought. Like, he rolled, yeah. So,
But it's
It,
just battle
it
axe
did, yeah.
attack
I was
roll.
wondering why it was so high. Yeah, attack
Yeah,
is to
I
attack
was like,
damage is
D20,
supposed damage.
No, because if you look, I pushed
Yeah.
damage. Okay.
It says attack.
There you go.
Uh,
There we go.
That's a smaller dice. That looks
yeah.
right.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
that
I
looks a
thought a
bit more right.
D20, fuck.
Either way, you still kill it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to move over here so I can help assist get Thing out of the bind, but I pocket the Treant bark that's fallen off.
To do both of those things, that it's a full action just to help Kathos.
No,
Um,
I'm gonna get ready for next
Got
turn
ya.
to help him out.
So you want to try and like pick it up on your way.
Yeah. As to my ideals. Well, what's it?
Yeah.
My flaws, yeah.
No worries. Anything else?
Ah, that's it.
All right, cool. On to Kathos.
I'll be struggling.
And still struggling.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you're only getting weaker as time goes on, trying to break free from it, and yeah, you are still entangled. Actually, no, you're not. Let me double check something.
that one that cast it, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Ah, nah, it still stays even after his death.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are still restrained, unfortunately. Moving on to the treant. And he moves all the way down to this one.
Is anything like around here currently still difficult terrain then as well?
Yes, it would be. Let me double check.
Yeah, so 20-foot square for the duration. Plans turn the ground area into difficult terrain.
Yeah, so yeah, it just means it moves at half movement anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Go on.
what's up?
I was going to say, because I just read a effect that I give off, but I don't know whether it'll affect it because it's not part of the party.
What, the treant?
Yeah.
It's not part of the party, so it doesn't mean anything. But it's it's even at half movement. It's it's fine.
Yeah, cool.
We'll call it fine.
Just grabbing a bit.
He misses his first attack. Oof, and hits his second. As it stomps its way over to the Dryad. It brings its foot up into the air and slams it down onto it, just crushing it into a pulp. That Dryad is now dead. And that is the end of combat.
Oof.
Can I help get Kathos out?
Yep, feel free.
He's still stuck even though the treant's dead.
Yes.
So, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pick up that bark, Coca?
I wasn't told.
I'm back.
I assumed I did.
You did. I would have told you if you hadn't.
Can I inquire as to whether I saw it or not?
Give me a perception check.
Righty.
You'd have had to have seen through the entire tree, but yeah. 17 on my strength
Well,
check.
it depends on
Well,
what
no,
it was,
'cause,
the
19.
creature died there.
Dryad here, so you'd have picked it up around here. It would have been noticeable. Possibly noticeable. Give me a perception check.
I think it might have been noticeable.
Yeah,
What have I missed?
you noticed.
Coca grabbing the tree bark. Underwood wanted to know whether he saw it.
Oh, he's stealing.
But the question is, Coca, did you actually pick up a bark from the treant, or did you pick up a bark from the Dryad?
Oh.
There's a lot of loose bark lying around on that floor.
Oh, I saw the precious tree bark fall, and my stone gaze on it.
As a dwarf, would you be able to tell the difference?
Oh, I watched it. My precious.
As the last Dryad, the remains, I should say, of the last Dryad slowly hardens into wood. The treant turns to you all and looks at Leicester.
Oh, you're
You-
free, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, thanks. I kind of go over here and collapse against this rock.
He looks over at Lycas, and he's like, "You, how you feel familiar?" Well, yes, I've been tending to you for the past 100 years, ensuring your growth, protecting you. But without these four here, I'm afraid I worry that the Dryads would have been too much and would have poisoned you as they did the last. That's when he turns to you all. Looks around at the four of you. Then I owe you all a debt of gratitude, my friends. Tell me, who are you? What brings you to here, to my aid?
It's our pleasure. We came as one of our... as a friend of ours is ill, has been affected by some kind of magic, and the only thing that can revive them is a potion, one of which ingredients requests for treant bark. Naturally, we weren't going to come and just take it. We...
Side-eyeing Coco the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh?
We came here
But
with
your
the intention of
dwarven
helping.
friend there has a piece of myself in his pockets. And he looks over at Coco, like, I am no fool. I sense all of the forest, myself and pieces of myself included. Now, this thievery is not stood for in my domain. But, in light of your efforts here this eve, I will allow you to keep it. But do not presume to take what is not yours from my forest again. And as it says this, as it speaks, further and further it goes, the darker and the harsher its words become. A rumble through the ground, a tremor through the trees. Its words are ominous.
Just for the record, I was tied up. I had nothing to do with that.
I am going to apologise greatly to the tree, and at the same time,
Probably in Elvish, right?
well, I don't know whether the tree even talks Elvish, to be fair. So I'm just going to talk in the common tongue that is talking at the moment, and just say that I apologise greatly for the dwarves' behaviour, but that I'm thankful that he is at least letting us acquire the bark for our comrade.
I do not want your apologies or your thanks. Deeds speak louder than words. Your deeds this evening speak volumes of yourselves, as does, and he turns to Grimmark, the deeds of yourself speak true about you.
But does not what that falls from the great oak is free to forage, as is the rules of the forest?
I am the rules of the forest. Do not presume to know. I allow you to keep it by my grace. Do not talk back to me, pitiful creature. Lycaster's just stood there, terrified. It's unheard of to see a treant this angry.
I think this might be a time for us to make our exit.
I would agree. You may stay nearby the forest this evening. It is getting dark. It's dangerous. But in my domain you will be safe. Leave this clearing. But you are free to sleep one evening here in my forest without coming to harm any longer, and it will be anything that happens will be your own doing. Am I understood?
Crystal.
Understood, Great Tree.
But you, as he said to Grimmark, are never welcome here again. Is that understood?
Too green for me.
Do not push me, mortal. Am I understood?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to turn and start walking like back the way that we came out, but as I'm walking past Grimlock, I'm going to clip him on the ear as I walk past. Just say, stop being cheeky at the fucking tree.
The
And we'll proceed
treant,
to leave.
yeah, just stands silently watching you all as you make your
Before-
way. Yeah?
Before I leave, I'm going to go up to Lycaster and just thank her for her assistance with this, and that we will provide Eris her best wishes.
She looks timidly at you. She's like, yes, thank you. Yeah. Tell her I'll try and visit some point in the next century or so, but just I'd hurry along.
I'll just nod my head and then proceed to follow the others.
All right.
I'm not moving because I'm just typing my journal, but I am following,
Yeah,
if
fair.
that makes sense. Like, just assume I followed. I'm just yeah.
Cool. So what do you guys want to do?
We will move back towards Lycaster's place, I believe. Or I'm suggesting to the group,
Actually,
and then we'll stay there.
was there not 3 other vials that were missing?
I think that's irrelevant because the tree didn't get poisoned.
Yeah.
But are they on these bodies or not? That's the other question. With that, can I do a quick check for the 3 vials before?
As in search the bodies?
Yeah.
You think looting bodies?
I don't feel like the Great Tree's probably not going to be happy with that.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're fucking.
You can if you'd like.
I'd like to search them over without touching them, just to see if there was anything on the on or near their.
As in, all of them or just the ones you walk past on your way out? Because you're only going to pass like one on your
I'm
way
gonna
out.
Do the 2 at least that were near me by the tree.
If we're still in the area, I would also like to provide the potion I found back to Lycaster.
Oh, yeah, good point. I'll do the same as mine.
Because they're not going to be of any use to us.
Okay. Underwood, give me an investigation check.
Okay, days. Oh, it's not a minus.
Hey!
Yes, so you do find one. On that one, but it had been destroyed in the smash that it took from the treant.
Okay. Then with that, then I'll inform Leicester and just say, I hope that it was smashed, and just to be wary of any nearby foulage.
Thank you. But now that he is born, we will not need to. No poison that they have will be enough to destroy him now. It was only as he was weak, gestating within the tree. But I heed. I wish you heed that you leave now. Do not push him any further.
We'll be camped near your lodging. If you need anything else while we're in the area, we'll be gone by the morning.
Feel free to help yourself to any food that's there. It's the least I could do. Anything else you find in there, you are free to take.
See, permission, Grimar.
Yeah. And then we leave. So did she take the potions back or not?
Did
I
you
suppose
give...
we could,
Yeah.
Yeah, she took them.
Okay.
I was gonna say, either way, we could just leave them in the fucking lodge.
Yeah.
Party away.
I can see now why the bloody Dryads wanted them dead.
I ain't saying shit. Where is... So, bear with me a second. I appear to have lost the map. Where the fuck is it? Bam, activate.
Alright, so I might as well make my way towards the shack and see if I can't find anything worthwhile to take.
Gonna take a seat on this nice little table outside.
Alright, if you give me a perception check in for that room. Alright, so with that, you looking around, you don't really find too many things of value that are still intact. Everything has been wrecked, destroyed, but scattered around the place, you do find 5 gold pieces and 30 silver, just dotted around the place. Clearly, the Dryads had no interest in money.
Nice.
Would it be I mean, I know she said help ourselves to anything, but do we want to steal all of her gold?
I'm going to say no, but she did offer up the food, so we won't take all of it because obviously
Because
she's
we're already fucking pushing our luck.
Well, I mean, on the other hand, I can go foraging.
Okay. Well,
There are other rooms if you want to have a look around.
yeah. I'm the only person who searched this room, so like maybe we could search other rooms, people.
Yeah, up then. Search up here.
Give us an investigation check.
Okay,
And-
day.
When that is done, I shall search the kitchen.
9.
All right. This is clearly a room you don't really find too much of value. There are plenty of books in there, some fairly new, some dusty. You found one that is still wrapped up with a bit of twine with a note on it, saying from Eris, saying like, "This is the latest volume. I hope you enjoy," and it's a book on herb lore. But other than that, not really much in that room.
The lusty Argonian maid.
Don't worry, I
Oh
have
God.
I have a rollable table for just for novels.
That's one of them.
It's not called the Lusty Argonian Maid. It's called the Dirty Dragonborn.
Right.
But you wanted to.
I'll do the kitchen. Investigation, yes, sorry.
Yeah, please.
Roger! Oh, no, don't drag it. Click it. There we go. Yikes.
8. Yeah. A lot of the food that was in there has been scattered around and stamped on, and it's just here, there, and everywhere. But you managed to find enough food to scrounge up a small meal for you all. You do also find a torch. Would you like to turn it on?
Yeah, would be fucking safe to turn it on, so I'll turn on the torch inside the kitchen. Give some light.
Sorry, not the torch, that's the fucking grill. The oven, so yeah, you turn the oven on, which brings some light in as you cook the food.
She's accidentally left the gas on all night and it explodes.
Yeah, I guess to a degree we'll leave it on for a bit. Cook up some food. It's the evening after all. If everyone else is happy with it, that's what it.
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to find anything else. We've searched, so.
Just looking for a seat or a stool or something at this point.
Yeah, I mean, there's still tables and chairs and stuff. They've been tossed around here, there, and everywhere, but they're not all destroyed. So you can find stuff to sit on.
Upturn, I'll put back at the stool that's been flipped over with me one good arm, and then sit down.
I'll whilst we're here, then I'm going to use my wait, one. Where is it? There you go. I'm going to use my healing hands on Mikhail. Gives him two health points.
Probably wouldn't waste your spell slot at this stage.
It's not a spell slot.
Oh, is it just a cantrip?
Every time we rest, I get it back.
Oh, okay, nice.
But you can have 2 HP.
Sweet.
That's the reason that I was willing to do it, because I assume we're about to have a rest, people. So
Is that what you all intend to do?
Yeah, I'm happy for a rest.
Is that a good idea?
maybe the elf keeps watch,
I mean, I'm
being
more
that he
than...
only needs a short rest.
Yeah, I was going to suggest having a short rest and then doing some foraging, getting some extra rations and food and stuff, berries and shit.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know about Kathos, but I could do with sleeping because I'm still injured.
Yeah, let's do I think do a short rest, and then I reckon just head straight back to the town from there as well.
By the time you get there, you'd be travelling through the night.
What if we short rest or if we long rest?
If you short rest, you'd be travelling through the night through the forest.
He gave us safe. We would be. Oh, in fact, we don't need to keep watch. He gave us his right that we would be safe until morning.
To get out.
So
Yeah.
we might as well just long rest.
Yeah, long rest. Can you forage during a long rest, or is that something that
Underwood
has to be
can,
done out of?
'cause-
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I mean, in game.
Yeah, so a long rest is defined as 6 hours, or is it 8 hours? I think it's 6 hours. Where you do just rest, recuperate, but for elves and others who you don't have to be sleeping the whole time, but it's just resting.
Yeah.
Usually it is sleep though, but so Underwood, you said you wanted to go scavenging, foraging, didn't you?
Yeah, so I'll do my my 4 hours and then I'll do the rest of it as a bit of foraging.
Gotcha. Do you want to give me a survival check now then?
I can.
So we are saying it's a long rest, yeah?
Up to you guys. Coca,
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll do a long rest.
Do you want to do anything specific?
No.
Whilst
Going to examine the bark. While the rest that's it.
Okay. If you're gonna
just to,
go ahead.
just to be clear, because obviously I haven't said it before. I hadn't said it on our other long rests. Just to be clear, I am going to also channel divinity, which I can do on a short rest, but so I will do as well for long rest, which means that I can use that again.
Say again. What?
So anytime I short rest, I channel divinity. I can take an option to channel divinity, which means that I can
We're long
use
resting
my.
now, aren't we?
Yeah, you're long resting, so you get all your health points back.
That's what I
and
mean.
shit.
So I'm just saying I will also channel divinity to get that back, in case you didn't know.
To
I'm
get
saying
what back?
my
Right.
ability to use the channel divinity touch of death.
It's like a spell slot, basically.
Yeah, got it. But you get it back on the long rest anyway.
Yeah. Well, no. So it says on here I have to choose to do it on a short rest. So that's
Unless
why I'm
you-
telling you that I'm choosing to do it as part of the long rest as well.
Unless you get it as a long rest, but you get to choose whether you want to or not on a short rest.
Yeah, it says you must then finish a short or long rest to use your channel divinity again.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
So yeah, either or. But thank you for letting me know. Cool. Goku, you said you wanted to examine the.
Yeah, I'll look over it, look at its finer details and stuff like that.
Roger. If you give me a Arcana check, please, and Therese, during your foraging excursion, you managed to find enough like fruit, veg, fruit and berries, and some animals, some meat, to get 3 days worth of rations.
Nice one. And apparently I can double that.
Nice. So 6 days worth of rations.
Eee.
Grimmark,
Yep.
examining the bark, when you hold it in your hand without any gloves on, and it's just on your hand, like just on your skin, there is a warmth and a tingling sensation around the area that you're holding it. You're unable to tell any more than that. Looking at it, you don't see any distinguishing features. Like, you don't see anything obvious marking it out as special, aside from the tingling you feel in your hand.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
How
But,
big is it?
it's rather small, in all honesty. It was a small splinter that came off when the Dryad hit it with its club. So it's a small fragment.
Okay.
All right. But everyone's going to take a long rest then.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We will call it here for the evening then.
Okay. I will
GG, boys.
have my health points back.
Nice.
What I will also do is
What I'll do, sorry, Andrew, what I'll do, if you guys want, I'll export your current stats, your current in-game stats over to D&D Beyond, and then you can fuck about with the health and long rest and stuff on that, and then I'll export it again. It's just easier to, keep track.
Yeah, I mean, I've just done mine.
Yeah.
I'm all good.
Oh, right. Well, I was going to, because okay, yeah. If you all do your long rests and stuff on D&D Beyond, and add any inventory items that you've got, like the rations and stuff from the previous session, the rations you found in this session, the gold and silver you just found, add all them on D&D Beyond, and then I'll port them over. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I am going to ping everybody a gold piece.
cool.
Yeah.
And I was going
And
to
if
share.
you choose not to take it, that's up to you. But I am taking a piece of gold. She told us to take anything else in here.
I will not. But I will fling you a ration pack.
Ah.
I fling everyone a ration pack, to be fair.
Cool. I will. Yeah, I'll fuck it. I'll take the gold.
She told us to take it. That's my thoughts. Like, equally, I have realised two faults in my in my issues of my like equipment and stuff. I.e., so I have a mace, which counts as a simple weapon, and I'm thingied in martial.
I'd make a ruling in this case that if you can use martial weapons, you know how to use simple weapons.
Oh, okay, because that apparently on this on Foundry, it says that I don't do as much damage because I don't have simple weapons. So like, my damage is less.
So according to D&D Beyond, you're supposed to do 1d6 plus 1 on attack rolls. Oh, on damage rolls, I mean.
Let's have a look.
If you do...
Hold on. Where is my mace attack roll? It was 1d20 plus 1 plus my modifier, which is 2.
That's the attack roll.
Yeah.
And then...
Damage is 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah, so you're supposed to do plus 3 according to D&D Beyond on your attack roll. So yes, that's right. And then 1d6 plus 1. So yeah, that's correct.
That's right, is it? Okay.
Is it not including his strength, though? His
Not on the
strength
damage,
modifier?
no.
Oh, yeah, sorry, no, I thought it was on about...
No, my damage is plus 1, yeah. My strength is plus 1, so that isn't counting that weapon. Well, I'll tell you what the best thing to do is. Can I...
Because I was going to say, because that's what one of my threes are for damage, I think.
If I...
That's the weapon you have, that's what you got.
No, I was just going to say, like, the way we could see is if I put a... what was it? Flare? Flail. If I give myself a flail for a second, you can take it off me, Lewis.
Yes,
Or in fact, I'll delete it just so that we can see whether it is doing it, and then I know whether or not I'm fucking up or not.
Yes, I know.
Edit. Can I give myself? No, that just says simple. Okay, you might need to give it to me. If you're able to, I don't know. If not, it's not the end of the world.
No, I think you are right, you know. No, as in, like, I think that is correct. Because it's bludgeoning damage, which is strength.
Mm.
And, like, a flail is just 1d8 by itself, as is a mace just by itself as a 1d8.
A flail is 1d8 bludgeoning, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same as the mace, which is 1d6. So I think it is correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like I said, what I was just checking was that it's because a mace is simple and a flail is martial. That was all. But it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. I'll potentially look to get something better anyway.
But yeah, you're all content with like how much rations and stuff you've got and how much
Yeah, I've had it
other
down on
bits.
D&D Beyond as requested.
Yeah.
Remember, yeah, so we will, because I know you haven't had to use it yet, but when you do need to use rations, remember to remove it, because I'm not going to lie, probably going to forget to tell you guys to take it off, so if you guys can try and track it yourselves.
Yeah, I've
Yeah, that's
been, so like we've got 2 because we got, Underwood threw us a ration pack, and we got some from the woman in the
In the tavern, yeah.
in the
Sand
tavern.
Lobster.
So that's what we're holding on to at the moment.
Awesome.
Oh wait, technically we also got an additional one from the meat, didn't we?
No. So, what, the meat from my foraging?
No, the meat in the camp. We didn't take the horse meat, but Lewis said there was a couple of days worth of meat if
Yeah, you
we
found
included the horse meat, and we didn't take the horse meat.
Yeah, so you found you did find some you found a day's worth of rations there, didn't you?
Yeah,
Underwood,
so we
Underwood
would
did take
technically
the
have
horse
3.
meat.
I don't
Underwood
remember.
did take the horse meat.
No, I don't think I did, because that doesn't make sense to my character.
No,
storyline.
I didn't. I refused the horse meat.
I
That's
don't.
where we made the Lescos joke.
Yeah. I don't know who picked them up though, because I didn't add any to me. I wasn't told that I was given any, so.
I thought we just shared it out.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, then how many was there?
So we'd have 3 total.
Okay, cool.
Because
So-
currently we haven't. Well, you might not. Because
I got
you
an
also had a
extra-
long rest.
So
You would have had 2.
I just
'cause
handed out 3 rations, but I have 3 spare. Plus, I had one beforehand, so I have 4. But then, if we had another from the small camp, then I should have 5.
But it depends on whether you did or did not have
So
have
we've
any food on the night, when we stayed at the tavern and bought breakfast, because you wouldn't have been with us to have breakfast.
No, I had pocket toast, didn't I?
Oh, you did have pocket toast. Yeah.
I
Okay,
had
that's
po-
cool.
I had
There you go.
pocket
So from
toast.
now on, we'll make a note of every time we rest that we use some rations if we're not at a place to eat. But there you go, Lewis. We'll track that from now on.
Merci beaucoup, boys.